Hey NowGem, get ready for a whimsical journey through the enchanting Clovelly, Devon. I'm Todi. I share lovely places to visit and hang out for the day, either alone with loved ones or in groups. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell to know when I upload new videos. Like and share to help others as well. By all means, share your ideas, comment your recommendations below so we can all learn from one another. Do check out my other channel, TodiGold, for careers, culture, and communication insights. NowGem, let's go. Today we're embarking on an epic adventure. Buckle up as we drive through the beach-lined track to explore this gem of a village, Clovelly, Devon. Our journey begins at the visitor center, where you can snag an annual membership for a cool £30 or a week's entry that allows you to visit twice for £9.50. But first, let's fill up at the cafe with a smorgasbord of mouth-watering cakes and pasties. The toffee apple blondie with chocolate and the caramel shortbread slice are to die for. Next stop for the film show. Clovelly, Devon is steeped in history and folklore. Here are a few intriguing tales. The Cannibalistic Bandits, an 18th century chapel, tells the chilling tale of Clovelly, being home to a tribe of fictional cannibalistic bandits. The story goes that the notorious Greg and his extended family were eventually tracked down by bloodhounds and met a fiery end. In the 11th century, Clovelly was renowned by none other than William the Conqueror himself. The king later gifted the village to his wife Matilda of Flanders, England's first crowned queen. The literary and artistic influence. Clovelly has left its mark on many famous literary and artistic figures. Charles Kingsley, Charles Dickens, William Turner, and Rex Whistler have all been influenced by this charming village. Kingsley lived here, Dickens found inspiration here, Turner immortalized it in his paintings, and Whistler frequently featured it in his work. Now let's step into visit a silk shop that sells tea towels featuring Rex Whistler's drawings from 1932 and silk by Anne Jarvis. Lobster carves, bags, all hand designed and perfect for a souvenir. We can hear from the owner himself.
Well, my name's Bill Jarvis, and my wife and I, Anne Jarvis, run the silk shop. We've been in Devon for 39 years, and the main thing we do is print on silk and pure wool. We buy other lovely bits in so people might like them, but we work in this little haven and it's lovely.
What does it feel like living here?
Our daughter lives here. She lives in the bottom, in the harbour, in the oldest cottage, Crazy Kate's. We live a little out to the lighthouse, and that's remote, windy, but very lovely. We go to the church in Clovelly, and we have an association with a village nearby where we lived, yes.
And now,
let's meet the posh Anne Jarvis.
Definitely not. We lived in Bradley before, and we used to just come across. We only came here really to set up our workshop. Well, when we moved from London, I was a freelance designer. We needed somewhere really where we could print, like on the table here, and have a bit of space and meet people and sell to people. And so we came in here nearly 30 years ago. In the summer, it's very busy. In the winter, we don't. We do a bit of work in the winter as well for the summer season. So our daughter's involved too. It's great fun because the summer's busy. This building is cold in the winter too. But when we're printing, we have the heaters on, you see. Going to Clovelly was for our business, having decided to move from London to the country, just to bring our children up in those days, just in the countryside. We thought it would be good. So I think in a way, moving in here was purely because we were so isolated where we were. We were printing, but we were doing shows away, and from here the distance was, especially in those days, there are no trains and things, so the journey was bad and the roads were bad. So coming in here was an absolute joy, really. It is good, because suddenly you're meeting the world.
Well, over the time we've been here, we've produced different scarves, and Princess Anne took away one of our scarves, the down along, and later princess then, but now Queen Camilla, took one of our devorees. These drawings of the village were done by a famous artist called Rex Whistler, and he was a friend of the Hamlin family that owned the village. And he did these drawings in 1932. We found them, had permission to put them back on screen, and the wonderful thing is it's just the same. It hasn't changed at all.
As we meander through the village, we rest our tired feet on benches scattered along the way. Each house has its own sledge, the village's unique mode of transport. Clovelly is not just a tourist attraction, it's a living, working village, home to around 300 residents. Some visitors even think that the local residents are paid actors. These stories add a layer of mystic to the natural beauty of Clovelly, making it a truly enchanting place to visit. Don't miss out on the landmark places like Clovelly Harbour. This picturesque fishing village was once a bustling port, renowned for its herring and mackerel fishing industry. The cobble streets, built into a cliffside, Clovelly is famous for its steep cobble streets and enchanting cottages, and each cobblestone was hand-picked. Do pop into the shops where you can see the Clovelly potter crafting unique pots from the legendary clay of Stoke-on-Trent, a pottery powerhouse in the 16th to 17th century era. Each pot is hand-glazed, boasting a design as unique as a snowflake. Stoke-on-Trent's pottery industry bloomed thanks to an abundance of local coal, clay, and a hefty investment from Josiah Wedgwood, who built a canal in 1761. Today you can create your own masterpiece for just £7. Join me on the next episode as we step back in time to experience the authentic charm of Clovelly at the fisherman's home, to explore this traditional dwelling which offers a unique glimpse into the life of the hardy fishermen who have called Clovelly home for centuries. So, until we meet again, resist the urge to become a human cannonball. See you later, but remember, moonwalking into the sunset is best left to the professionals. Smash the art of living at TodiGold. I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the water to create many ripples. Smash it NowGem. Subscribe to TodiGold. Be smashing. Subscribe to TodiGem and connect on social media. Join the conversation on NowGem All Life Matters. Let's change our world, one little heartbeat at a time, with every word and smile. Thank you.